when you this defense, it's on down the field the last 4 years, like average of 75 to 80 plays a game. When you know that this defense might be out there for that long, what do you want from your guys to keep coming, especially when the depth chart maybe not be quite be where you want it? What's successful? What's a successful defense for you?
I just think that it's important for us to develop depth, you know, because it's not really any magic number to how many snaps a guy can play. And that's why we tell all the guys, you know, it's important that you learn and develop right now. Because maybe a guy can, of 80 plays, play 60, 70, and maybe another guy can only be efficient doing 40. But that's for us to make sure we examine that as coaches and we're not getting guys tired out there on the field.
Had you cross paths with Willie before you got hired?
No, I haven't, but just knowing some of the same people and recruiting down there in South Florida, and you know, the coaching fraternity is very small.
Yeah.
Did you know Jim?
I didn't know Coach Levin at all. Just heard about him, and obviously I followed the Pac-12, and I knew his defense at Colorado was doing very well.
How much do you and Charles work together? You guys work with kind of some similar spots
all the time.
That are different. What's kind of your guys' mesh and relationship when how you guys work together?
Well, on the back end and the secondary, we got to make sure that the corners and the safeties are on the same page. So we'll work together on some concepts and some formational things, but we're always working together because any mistake that we make in the back end could end up in a touchdown. So he and I, Charles and I, and the safeties and the corners, we have to make sure we're always on the same page.
And he was somebody you had known before either? So
I know Coach Clark long when I was at Oregon State, and he was at San Jose State, and then going to Colorado, so I know him for a long time.
Are you happy your paths crossed with Tyler and Levitt?
Yeah, I am. This is a great place, and you know, my wife went to school here and ran track, and she used to always wear the green, and I used to be like, but it feels good.
How's Diamond doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Trying to work his way back. So, but he showed really good snaps in the young guy periods when we were doing those first couple of practices.
Thomas Graham made a big impact in the spring. Could Diamond have a similar type of impact with the safeties in terms of his athleticism allowing him to make his way in there, or is he still a ways off from his better?
Diamondor is playing corner right now.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and they all have opportunities. So you'll see like the young guys out there with the ones and twos. We're trying to find out who's going to be able to contribute and who's going to step up.
Tyree the last couple of years has swapped between safety and corner at times when the matchup dictates. Is that still something that's a possibility with you guys?
Right now he's focusing on safety. You know, we're just trying to find him a home somewhere he could be consistent.
You talked about depth, but overall, are you happy with what kind of shape these guys are in at this point?
Yeah, I think the guys have been doing a great job and in great shape. Coach O has done a good job leading them guys up into camp. And right now, you know, just subbing guys in and out, platooning them in and out, and just trying to find those, you know, that first team, that second team, and, you know, just those reserves. So I think they're all doing a good job.
Brady Breeze, what are some of the positive things you're seeing from him?
Well, he and all the guys are doing a great job, you know, not just Brady. I mean, they're all growing as a group, and the thing that I'm happy about as a group is just them communicating and getting lined up, because that's the number one thing that we have to do.
You stay on the West Coast, or you travel?
I'll go anywhere to recruit a player that I want and that's interested in us. So I'm not limited to just the West Coast. It's just I've been here on the West Coast for a long time, and you know, I know a lot of people. But you know, back at the old school, I did a great job down in Miami. But if there's a good player, I'm gonna go get him.